Lawful access to digital information is as important as forensics is.
And while forensic evidence can be collected immediately, digital evidence and digital fingerprints and the people that they belong to, well, that could take police well over a month to get access to. And that's a big problem, especially when sending a threatening text can take mere seconds. Now, I'm in Brampton, one of the biggest hotspots for extortion across the country, and one of the biggest hurdles police face in solving these crimes is getting timely access to that information.
Last year, we had over 400 total extortions, but included in that were roughly 190 that were oriented towards our business community. And so like that on its own represents roughly 25 to 30 more than the year prior.
Extortion has become such a problem in Peel that police created a specialized task force.
It represents one of our largest investigative units in actuality. And since the inception of the extortion task force, we've laid hundreds and hundreds of charges related to extortions.
While these crimes can end in gunfire and violence, they often start with threats online. When pursuing a suspect, police can request a judicial protection order to compel phone and internet companies to share subscriber and sometimes usage information.
Right now in Canada, the average time that it takes for us to get that information is 20 days. In some cases, 40, 45 days. It's too long. The longer we wait, the more risk there is we're going to lose evidence or lose the opportunity to identify a person responsible for a crime.
Enter Bill C-2, known as the Strong Borders Act. First introduced last June, the bill would make it easier for police to get basic subscriber information without going to a judge. It's called an information demand, compelling companies to turn over information in as little as a day. In a statement, the Canadian Telecommunications Association cautions that these requests are not always a simple lookup of business records. The time required can vary significantly depending on the identifier provided and the complexity of the search. Requiring responses in as little as 24 hours is not practical and would treat all demands the same, regardless of urgency. A more workable approach would allow response times that reflect the priority and complexity of the request. The bill is not yet law, and watchdogs have raised concerns about how it impacts privacy rights. Still, Milanovic says it's necessary to give police the tools to track suspects before they create more victims.
If our law is not keeping up pace with our technology, we are starting a race that we've given somebody else, i.e. in this case, the extortionists, the criminal organizations, transnational crime groups, we're giving them a head start on us.
Now, just to give you an idea of the size of the issue, a spokesperson for one telecommunications company we spoke with said they responded to over 13,000 production orders for issues of all kinds last year alone. In Brampton, Christina Howard, City News.